Paul Csomo of the Varmints podcast, and I believe he is live with us right now. Paul, welcome to the live stream for The Cure. How the hell are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh my god, he's doubled up. Why is he doubled up?
I don't know.
That's probably my fault. Yep, that was my fault. Sorry.
No, it's fine. How you doing?
I am wonderful. We are moving that donation goal thanks to those wonderful ladies. That was a treat. That was a real treat. I really loved that. But you have a different kind of treat for us today.
That's right. Absolutely, yeah. And I'd love for you to join me and talk to me and let me know what's going on in the chat because I can't see it. And if you have questions, great. You know, you're part of this too.
Oh my. So we got to blow up that donation goal over there in the chat because depending on how much you donate, Paul's going to have to do some stuff live here on the air. But before we get to any of that, tell us what Varmints is all about. And I love the exclamation point. So you're going to be like, Varmints!
Yeah. So our podcast is about animals. And instead of making a boring, preachy, save the whales type of animal podcast, we take one animal, we talk about it, we give you some fun facts about it. We talk about it where it lands in pop culture, give you some little fun facts about it. And part of the podcast is we talk about whether or not we are going to eat that animal.
God damn!
Right. So we have talked about at least four insects since the podcast started. And I'm not squeamish about eating insects. My co-host doesn't think I will eat insects. So today, I want everybody to put their money where my mouth is. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to start eating. We have four insects, and they go from pretty tame to really vile. So I'm going to start with pretty tame. These are all unopened packages of insects. These are called weaver ants, okay? I'm going to start with these. I'm going to tell you about ants. I can talk for a half hour about ants easily. If you want to see me go to the next more disgusting bug, I'm going to ask that you donate $5. When you donate $5, I'm going to go to the next one, and then we'll talk about what you need to donate to see me eat more things. I have 4 bugs today, and we're going to start with these ants. Nick, what do you think of ants?
I mean, I don't mind ants. Ants are fine. Ants are good. Ants are vital. I like ants.
They're great, right? All right, here's a little.
I don't know how they taste though.
I don't know how I get my my camera. Here's a little handful of ants.
Delicious.
These are weaver ants.
I love that I'm eating pizza right now. I was like, I should eat before Paul gets on here.
I might ruin your appetite. I'm gonna pop a few of these ants in and tell you how they taste, and then I'll start talking about ants. Think of questions. If you're in the chat, think of questions about ants, and I'll try to answer them. But here we go with some weaver ants.
And as Paul eats those ants, Bear the Hairless 42, right down below, big red donate button. Hit that donate button. $5 donation will move him to the next critter he's going to ingest. But meanwhile, if you guys have any ant questions, please let us know. Paul, how are those weaver ants?
Oh, they started savory. Then they got really sour. I'm trying to think of what these ants taste like. I'm very glad I have a condenser mic so you guys can all hear me chewing really well. They got really tart. Like they tasted okay, and then they got really tart. And I'm trying to put my finger on what they taste like. So let's start with. Oh, I gotta taste some water. Hang on.
And we have a question over in the chat from Seamish. What's the biggest type of ant?
The biggest type of ant, I think it is I think I should know this. I think it's the bullet ant. I think bullet ants are really, really big. Bullet ants are really, really big. They are widely regarded to have the most painful sting in the insect kingdom. An entomologist called Justin Schmidt, he created the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. And the way he did that was that he let different bugs sting him, and then he rated those on a scale of 1 to 4. And the bullet ant got 4+. That's how painful it is. And they're also really, really huge. He described the pain as pure, intense, brilliant pain, like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. I'm going to eat some more ants. Excuse me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, $5 donation. We're moving him on to the next critter. Hit that donate button. It all goes to a great cause toward cancer research, and we want to see Paul eat more bugs, right? Who doesn't want to see Paul eat more bugs? Gerald from 2 Peas on a Pod, I believe. That is a donation from Jared Taylor. $10. Jared Taylor, we love you, and that's going to move him on to the next critter.
That's
Gerald
right.
from 2 Peas on a Pod wants to know if you kill ants in your home or if you take them as pets.
No, they die, unfortunately. All right, let me take a drink of water, because ants are bad.
I love that they went from savory to tart. That's interesting.
I can't even describe the flavor of them. All I know is that I'd never want to eat them again. And I'll tell you what, if we get down to the end of this thing and somebody makes a big whopping donation, I'll eat everything. I'll eat every little antenna, every leg, everything.
There you go.
So, the next item on the menu is going to be mealworms.
And we have another donation already in the chat from Bear the Hairless. Super listener Chad, $20 donation.
$20. I don't know what to do. Do you want me to eat the mealworms?
Well,
Or should I just...
I would love to see you eat the mealworms. I think we all want to see it. Chat, do we want to see it? Hashtag eat the worms. Let's see it over there.
Oh, well, I already...
Interrupted Tales. Hell yes, we do. It's like watching a car wreck. There is another donation from Dan Brennick. $5 donation. Eat bugs for cancer research.
All right, Dan, this is for you. Because I said only $5 would do the trick. But $20, I'm definitely going to get to the last one.
Oh, boy.
So this is our $5 item. This is the brand is Larvettes. They are barbecue flavor, as you can maybe see.
Ooh.
Mealworms are actually the larval stage of beetles. So...
Hashtag eat the worms. Eat it all. Eat the worm now.
Yeah, there
Gerald
you go.
from 2 Peas.
Where's my my scissors? Here we go.
Gerald, we're making you eat bugs on Sunday during your segment, by the way, just so you know.
I'll have leftovers for sure. If they're anything like the ants, I'll have leftovers. All right. Let's get a mealworm going here. These are supposedly barbecue flavor. There's some mealworms. They're way better than the ants. Did you know that back in the late 60s, early 70s, there was a band that was formed called the American Beatles. And they were supposed to be like direct competition to the actual Beatles. So they played these Beatles type songs. They played a lot of cover songs. They actually had the bowl haircut going on, and they were bad. They were real bad.
People just making it rain for Paul Csomo eating some bugs. Derek with a $10 donation.
Derek, thank you so much. Boy, I barely got to talk about Beatles.
Hashtag braver than me. Interrupted Till says hashtag drink the tomb juice.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even want to know.
Mealworms, I'm just going to eat a few more of these because I think it's worth saying that mealworms are a sustainable source of protein. They have a lot of healthy fats in them. They have vitamin A. They have vitamin B in them. Here's some more.
There we go. That is a sizable handful, ladies and gentlemen. Ladles and gentlemen? Jesus.
They're a little dry. I don't really detect a distinct barbecue flavor, but they are dry and they are crunchy and... All right.
Ashley, that was so many mealworms.
It was too many. All right, drink of water. Who gave that $10 donation?
That was
last
Jared
one?
Taylor and Derek. Both donated $10.
You guys are awesome. Okay.
Thank you so much. We are now over 20% of our way to the goal for the Cancer Research Institute. Hit that button down below. Paul's face as he eats these bugs. Right down below that, there's a big red donate button. Smack that donate button. It all goes to cancer research.
You guys are so awesome. I really do appreciate it. I did not know how well this segment was going to go over, and you guys are taking care of it. I really do appreciate it. You know what I don't appreciate? Eating gross bugs. And here's the next one. I don't know if you can read that. It says armor tail scorpions.
Ooh.
I am eating scorpions for you guys because you donated to kick cancer's butt.
I love this so much.
I actually did open this earlier to make sure I got... here they are. Pardon me while I open these. Here's a little bag of scorpions with some gel to keep them from drying out. God forbid these should ever dry out. All right, we're going to empty this in a little cup here. Here you
put
go,
it in
scorpions.
A shot glass. Put it in a shot glass and do a scorpion shooter.
There's a scorpion. A member of the arachnid family. Probably going to be dry. That's just my prediction.
I'm betting crunchy.
Crunchy. Still has the stingers on. Still has the claws. Still has everything. Ow! And they're sharp.
He licks the stinger.
This thing is not nerfed for your protection. This has all the pointy bits on it. So, here we go. How do you think this is going to taste, Nick?
Oh, like dust?
Let's find out.
Like bone and dust.
Now, let's find out. Oh, God. It poked me on the roof of my mouth.
Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss, hashtag lick the stinger. Oh.
Ah, okay.
Somebody said dirt in the chat. Interrupted Tail said dirt. They've heard dirt is what they taste like.
Oh, I'd rather have dirt. And I have one more left. Oh, my God. All right. So since you guys have already donated the $20 for the final item, which I am not looking forward to, I did not know that this insect was in an edible form. Just going to tell you a little bit about scorpions. I got one more scorpion left, so I'm going to save it. How are we doing on time?
We got plenty of time.
Oh, Lord. Good. I need to take a drink. Pardon me.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear the crunching okay?
Whatever you need to do is whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for doing this. This is... God.
Well, I wish I could say it's a pleasure, but, you know, it's for a good cause, right?
Thank you also for not sending any bugs to me to eat, because I would have chickened out on the ants. I'd have been like, handful? Nope.
All right, scorpions have been around for 430 million years. They can actually glow or fluoresce when you hit them with, pardon me. I just burped up a scorpion.
Was that the stinger?
No. I can still feel the stinger on the roof of my mouth.
We have another donation coming in from Drew Hallam. Real Feels, $10 donation. Bon appetit, Paul. He loves you.
Drew Hallam, thank you so much. You know what? Just for you, Drew, I think I might go back and eat the rest of those ants because they were so nasty. So thank you. Thank you so much. You know, we do talk about pop culture on the Varmints podcast, and it's hard to find good pop culture references for some animals. And it was hard for scorpions, other than the rock band, which Donna talked about. So I chose the video game called Pitfall, which I grew up with.
Nice.
Yep. And so that, of course, in the lower tunnels has scorpions running around in it. And I'm really stalling here because I don't want to eat this last bug, but you paid for it. Who donated?
Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss, $20 donation, hashtag lick the stinger.
Oh my God. You know what? Listen, I can't stall anymore. I have to go to this last one, and then we'll just figure it out after that. I thought I was going to be talking about ants for a half hour. All right, guys. What do you think it's going to be?
Now, I know, so I can't check in, but chat, over in the chat, we'll give it a couple minutes before he gets into it here. Chat, let us know what you think it is that he's going to eat. What's the last creepy crawly that he's going to get into his gullet? Let's see. We have Bear the Hairless 42, Tarantula Drew, Spider, Ashley Cockroach, sometimes Geek Tarantula, Brantley Tarantula, Drew Waterbug, Ashley Cockroach, Kate Small Child. We have another donation from Interrupted Tales, $15. Grubworm. P.S. Rough Giraffe says your podcast is amazing. Paul Csomo is amazing. And yes, your show is wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. His show it's really fun and it's really educational as well, which is really, really nice. And it's safe for work, unlike filthy shows like the Epic Film Guys, those bastards.
All right.
Chris Yaney, Tarantula, Bear the Hairless, Dung Beetle, Ashley Maggots.
Those are pretty close to mealworms, which I actually ate a minute ago. All right. Should I reveal what my next bug is going to be?
Let me drum roll you in here. Here we go. Get ready. There we go.
This is manufactured by a company called Entovita. It says on the label, nutritious food. And for all those of you who guessed tarantula...
Oh my God in heaven. Delicious and nutritious, ladies and gentlemen.
Now look, here's the worst part about it. If it could be any worse, here's the worst part. I don't have whole tarantulas in this bag.
It's just
when I got it, it was just in chunks and parts and legs.
An assortment of tarantula parts.
Yeah, I got tarantula parts. So I'm gonna open it up. This is an unopened package. I don't know why I keep feeling. I haven't tried these yet. This is the first time in my life that I've ever had these. I may die of allergy. Like, I don't have an EpiPen, so this may be the first live stream for the cured death. And I am gonna
Tales
pick
says
out...
they want thorax. Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss says no whole tarantulas, just tarantula holes.
Yeah, tarantula parts. So here, let me take this package out. I like that they put these little packets in to keep moisture from getting in them, because God forbid these things would actually be somewhat moist and palatable. Okay.
Imagine if they came in like a sauce.
You know, that would be better than this.
Yeah.
So the piece that I have selected is it looks like an abdomen with a lot of legs attached. That's what it looks like. And I have shaky hands. I'm sorry. I'm very nervous. So here's that. That's a tarantula part right there.
I think that's its ass.
This is the tarantula ass and about 4 of the legs. All right, guys. What do you think this is going to taste like? I'm totally stalling. I know. I'm totally stalling. Hair? Let's find out.
He's already getting the applause. Just for putting it in his mouth. He's getting the applause, ladies and gentlemen. Make those donos rain, everybody.
Everything is so freaking dry.
Can we please get some moist insects in the chat? Moist insects.
My God. Oh, that is so bad.
They've just resorted to emojis in the chat now.
This is how much I love you guys. This is such a worthy cause. I would say I would do this again. Maybe I will do this again, but I'll find different bugs. Hang on.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, all the donations during this segment, we really, really appreciate it. And you have pushed us to $1,555 toward the cure. We are smashing our way toward that goal. We've got a long way to go in the event, but this has been an amazing dent just because of some little bugs.
I've got a long way to go. It's 10 more minutes.
Well, see, now, but you've already done the hard part, so now the rest of it can just be talking about animals. Now you can get into your comfort zone now that you've stepped so wildly far outside of it.
I'm going to talk about some more animals, and for the people that donated so much that got me to this point, I'm going to just finish off the rest of the bugs. I'm really envying that pizza right now. Thank you, Nick, for you might as well just wave it in front of the camera. Just wave it in front of me right now.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Jerk. All right. Let's see what else we can talk about with ants. Don't hide it. It's fine. All right. Here's the rest of the weaver ants. There seems to be this is a heavy bag. I'm going to look in here.
How many ants come in one bag?
Says, also from Entovita, nutritious food. You know, it feels like there's a good quarter cup of ants in this tiny little bag. It's a tiny bag that can pack a lot of ants in. So, do you know what a formicarium is?
No. That was a hefty mouthful of ants.
A formicarium is the fancy name for an ant farm.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The tartness is coming back now.
Oh, it's so bad. That was a huge mouthful. Oh, God. So, you can have your own ant farm at home. You can either buy the little toy ones in the store, or you can have a real serious ant farm. I didn't know there was such a thing as real serious ant farms, but there are.
Christiani wants to know why they're called weaver ants.
You know, I don't know why these particular ones are called weaver ants. Oh, and I don't care right now because I still have half a package to go. Oh. Okay. You can get ants in the mail for your own at-home ant farm. I'm sorry, I can't think. But only worker ants are mailed out. You can't get a queen ant mailed to you. So your ants are eventually going to die, and you're going to need new ants. So I don't know why this surprises me, but there are some very, very serious ant keepers in the world. Oh my god. Why did I agree to do this? Thank you guys for your donations.
Because we're going to fuck cancer. Hashtag stop asking me fucking questions. Interrupted Tales killing it in the chat. Who's over there? Is it Alan or is it Rob?
Sounds like Alan.
I believe they weave pieces of grass into nests.
I called it Alan.
Sure, I'll take it. And if you think I'm going to do this without drinking a lot of water, you're wrong. Oh my god!
Listen, like I said, I would have choked and I would have waved off on the ants. I would have been like, nope. I'd have been like $500. I'll eat one ant. I'm that sissy. So Brentley says you need rum. I think it was Chad earlier that said you need something way stronger than water. I can't say I disagree with that. Way stronger than water.
This is like Fear Factor for the Cure or something stupid like that.
Yeah, Fear Factor for the Cure. Very good.
Hang on. This was a really big mouthful.
Okay. All right, so
So a guy named Milton Levine, he's the founder of Uncle Milton Industries, which makes a lot of... I inhaled an ant.
I always hate it when I get an ant down the wrong pipe.
Oh my god. The name Ant Farm is trademarked by Milton Bradley. So if you use Ant Farm, you have to pay them money. You owe them a dime. And the people that make the comic strip Dilbert found that out the hard way. Okay, I got 5 minutes left. Enough facts. I need to eat the rest of these bugs. Oh my god, that's so vile. Okay, what was next? The mealworms? Where did they go?
The mealworms were the best. Like that should be like your finisher at the end, right?
No, I got to do them in order.
Ooh.
I got to do them in order from best to worst. Okay, the mealworms aren't that bad. There's only a few left in this bag, so
Yeah, you went a whole hog on the mealworms already when you went for them the first time.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Let's all hear it. Hashtag Bugs for Paul over in the chat. Hashtag Bugs for Paul. Just thank you so much for just eating the bugs. Thank you so much.
We're making history. Nobody has ever done this in the history of Livestream for the Cure.
That is true.
Nobody. So thank you for your donations. I really appreciate it. We're going to eat the last scorpion.
This means the rest of you guests coming up the next 2 days, you got to up the ante.
Whoever is coming after me, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that scorpion was a little bit salty. That was nice.
Hey, they seasoned that one.
Yeah.
Lots of support over in the chat for you. Bugs for Paul. Hashtag Bugs for Paul.
Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for
amazing.
donating.
Thank you for yes, all the donations. Amazing.
All right, guys. Before we go, we got about 4 minutes left. Here's the rest of the tarantula parts.
See if you can assemble a full spider out of it. It'd be great to see like a time lapse of it, like he pours the bag out, and then it's like a super fast time lapse where he's just sitting there trying to glue spider parts together with like edible food glue.
You guys should have gone to the Shire or something.
You know, I think I probably could. There's like an abdomen in here that with stumps where you can see where the legs have been, and they've just broken off. But this is just like a bag of tarantula parts. So this is it, guys. You paid for this. Thank you so much. And tarantula parts going in. Let me see if I can get this bit off.
Tarantula parts for the cure.
Tarantula. Oh my God. I had an ant go down the wrong pipe. All right, here we go.
That's the rest of the tarantula. And ladies and gentlemen, Paul Csomo from Varmints.
Are you not entertained?
I think the chat has not been this active the entire event until now, just because, I mean, what else can you do? Bravo, sir. Bravo, says Gerald from 2Ps. Drew says, next year, Paul, we dine on frog legs.
Yes, I'm up for that. I love frog legs.
Well, when you wash down the tarantula, sir, please tell the audience that's watching out there and that enjoyed all of this wonderful, wonderful food that you've ingested. Tell us where they can find Varmints on the web.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. My podcast is called Varmints. It's the only one called Varmints because I actually thought when I was naming the podcast to not name it something that somebody was already using. So Varmints with an exclamation mark. The logo is green. It has a little possum hanging down under it. Looks like this. That's my podcast, and it's everywhere where you find podcasts. Varmints Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Varmints Podcast. And check out the show.
Thank you for being such a good sport. This was an amazing idea. This was an amazing segment. I know I had a lot of fun. I know the chat had a lot of fun. And yeah, he does an absolutely wonderful show, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody out there watching, please check out and subscribe to Varmints. It's the least you can do. It's the least you can do. Bear the hairless. Chad says, hashtag killed Paul for the cure.
Thank you so much, Perry and Lindsay. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Paul, for joining us. And now we are going to be joined by Sam. And is it Sam and Stacy? Sam and Stacy from the Movie Reviews in 20 Qs podcast. I'm just waiting for them to click over to the link. They have not done so yet.
Sorry, Sam and Stacy.
There we go. All right.
Nick did the ceremony and forgot to tell everyone to sit down. So like the first 2 rows of people.
There we go. We should be good now.